it's Heather, and today we are talking all about Rhode. Rhode is the beauty brand by Hailey Bieber, and I know it is one of Sephora's biggest launches that they've had recently, with Rhode coming into Sephora, having gondolas, people being able to go in, test, try the products, or just order from a convenient website like Sephora. I know that Rhode also just launched at Sephora UK. I have bought almost everything from the brand, and I'm going to give you my reviews. Let's talk about one of their newest launches first, and a product that has intrigued and then surprised me. It's their Glazing Mist, a hydrating facial spray. I really like hydrating facial sprays. I have oily skin. Let me go ahead and tell you all about me before we talk about skincare and makeup and preferences and things like that. I have oily skin. I do live in a very, very humid place where it is hot a lot of the times and it is always humid, but I am 38 years old, so I do really try to take care of my skin, and even though it is oily, I don't want it to be dehydrated, so of course I add moisture and hydration to my routine, but I don't want anything that's too heavy. In comes the mist, the Glazing Mist. This is packed with ceramides. A lot of Rhode products have ceramides. They really like that ingredient. They have different types of ceramides that they put in there. So I like that. I know my skin likes that. It can be very calming. And even though I do have oily skin, I do struggle with allergies and eczema. And if you know, a lot of allergy medicine can really dry you out. So I do get dry patches from time to time, even though I have oily skin overall. And this not only has those ceramides, but it also has ectoin in it. And that is an ingredient that is really great for hydration. And I really like how light the mister is on this. Now for me, let me just say, this is not a step that I put on after makeup. I know that some people do that to give their skin a little refresh, especially if they're dry skin. I don't do that. For me, this is a skincare step. I will put it on last step, or maybe I'm doing a makeup free day. I can spray this on and help keep my skin feeling like I've done something good for it without having to do a full routine or something heavy or anything like that. Let's talk about the peptide lip shapes from Rhode. These are for contouring. I'm like, that's the name, right? Peptide lip shape. I bought 4 of these. And everything I'm going to talk about today, I did purchase. None of this was gifted, although no matter what, I'm always going to be honest about my thoughts. And I bought these when they first launched, so I have been using these. If you've been following me, you've seen me test these, try these, wear these in different videos. And these got a lot of mixed reviews. Now, I want to say that these remind me very much of some lip liners that I have from some K-beauty brands. They're really not a lip liner in terms of like the traditional lip liner that we think of, where you draw these on, you get a nice sharp line, long wear, keep your lip in place. What these are more like lip shaper or contours, where if you want to overline, create a shape with kind of a blurred type of feel to it, that is what these are. These are not long wear. These are very soft, so if you have texture on your lips and you don't want a product that's really gonna settle, and you certainly don't want something that's gonna settle and then stay all day, these are really nice. If you tend to have really dry lips, or you get dry right in here, around your lips, around your mouth, and you just don't want something that's gonna cling to anything, these are very soft, they're very creamy. I feel like when I use these, they go on very light, and then I can go over the line again if I want a little more pigment. I know a lot of Rhode products remind me of K-beauty products. I know some of these, and I believe specifically these are made in Korea. So I see what Rhode was bringing with this, but I think for people who are used to a traditional lip liner and thinking lip liner when they try these, they're going to be disappointed, because it's kind of a lip crayon, lip contour, lip liner all got together and had a baby. That's what you're going to get with these. On one end you do have the lip color, and on the other end there is like a silicone blending applicator. I don't use that, but if you want to kind of blend and soften things up, you can, but you are not getting long wear with these. Now let's talk about the Glazing Milk from Rhode. Now this is a mini size. I did buy a mini, and I bought a set of skincare from the Rhode website. I will link the Rhode website down below. I will also link these products at Sephora, and everything I can I will put in the description box, in a pinned comment, and I'm even going to pop up a QR code here and there. I want to make it as helpful to you as possible if you want to check these products out, and if you ever use my links, thank you so much. But I was so curious about this milk from Rhode. I feel like when this launched, people were loving it. So I love a milky moisturizer toner too. I have some that I love from Tier that I've talked so much about. I also love the one that I have from Ilia. It's like a top favorite for me. So back over the summer, I decided to buy some more of Rhode's skincare products so I could test and try them and let you know if they're worth the hype. This is a really great hydration step for me with oily skin. It definitely gives me that instant hydrated glowy feeling without feeling heavy, and I like that. It gives me that glow, that dew, that kind of plump, hydrated, I'm so healthy look without feeling heavy on my skin and making me just feel like I want to wash my face off. This product again has that ceramide trio that Rhode loves and talks about in their products. So it's very calming for my skin. If I have any redness or irritation, it's just really nice and soothing. Like I said, I do suffer from allergies to grass, trees, any pollen in the air. In my high humidity climate that I'm living in can give me some redness, irritation, and I'm often looking for products that will calm that down. Oftentimes I will use this as my moisturizer. As someone with oily skin, I really like to do that because it's lightweight. It's gonna give my skin some good benefits, but I'm not gonna get that heavy moisturizer feel. I also have their barrier butter. This one is also approved by the Eczema Association, so I really like that. And what this is something that is like a nighttime extra hydration, seal it all in, take care of my skin at night step. I bought this product specifically before we went to Phoenix this summer because even though it gets super hot here where I live, it is humid, and in Phoenix it was dry. I am a tretinoin user, have been for years, and I know how important a moisturizer is as the last step in my nighttime routine. But going out somewhere really dry, I wanted to get something that was even extra hydrating so I didn't get any peeling or irritation in my skin. And other members of my family have dry skin, so I wanted to prepare because I knew that they would need extra moisturizers, especially at night. So I decided to purchase this barrier butter from Rhode. This has polyglutamic acid, it has ceramides, it has hyaluronic acid. It is really there to like hydrate, moisturize your skin. It is giving me that plump glow when I wake up, even in a hot, dry place. This really kept my skin looking nice and dewy in a good way, not dewy in an oily way. When I woke up, I would just feel like I had that plump, hydrated skin, like I really did something nice for my skin. This is the product that I switched out when traveling, and I have continued to use this, definitely not every night, but when I feel like my skin needs that extra hydration. I like to test a lot of different products. I do wash my face a lot, and sometimes I can just get a little bit of dryness on my cheeks or my chin or my nose. I exfoliate and I want to do something really hydrating and nourishing for my skin at night. I'll reach for this. I have the Peptide Lip Tint, and I only have one shade of this. I bought the shade Espresso, and it smells like espresso. It's really pretty. It is a lip balm that just has a tint of color, and I really like the Rhode tints. What are not the tints, the peptide lip treatments. These I like better than the tinted ones. The tinted ones are good. They are very sheer. When I'm reaching for something that has a tint to it, I'm more likely to reach for products that are like a lip oil with a tint, maybe a shimmer. I do have Summer Fridays lip products that I really like, and I like this one. There's nothing wrong with it. It is very thin. So if you think about like a Summer Fridays lip tint, or even if you think about, where are they? The Edam. Here, I'm like right here in front of me. The Edam tints. These are a little bit thicker in texture. I talked about these recently in a video. Check that out if you're curious. I love. These are thinner from Rhode. They're thinner. One of the most thin tints like this that I have. Really nice, really beautiful, has those great ingredients, but I have tinted ones that I like more. What doesn't get replaced and what I don't like more than anything else is the treatment from Rhode. I love this. I have my new one in the box here because I am almost out of my favorite. This is the Peptide Lip Treatment, and I have the shade or the scent Salted Caramel. I'm almost out of this one, so I repurchased it. That's how you know it's love. What I love, love, love is that they are thin. When I'm wanting a clear lip balm, a treatment, I want something thin, and this is doing it. Like I said, think thinner than the Summer Fridays, thinner than the Glossier, thinner than the Edam. I even have a vanilla shade, which I feel like is so basic of me. The Salted Caramel is the holy grail, but the vanilla is really good too. I wanted to tell you about the scents because they're just, oh, they're so good. The Salted Caramel is like elevated. I love how, can we say it again? Thin they are on my lips. They do have peptides and shea butter and vitamin E, which are all great for my lips. My lips really love shea butter. I mean, I have one in my Jeep, I have one on my nightstand, I have one with me. Like, I love these. Last but not least, let's talk about the pocket blushes. These get so much hype. People loved these when they first came out, and then some people didn't like them, and I'm just here to say, I bought the shade Toasted Teddy because it was getting so much hype. I saw how beautiful the shade was on other people who had olive undertones like me, and I have not looked back. I've been saying how much I enjoy this since I bought it. So when the Sephora sale came around and I was able to get an extra discount, I had to buy another shade. I had to buy the shade Sun Soak. It's a beautiful orangey color, and what I like about this formula is it is so blendable and buildable. I really like the satin finish of this product. I love that Rhode didn't go for something that's super dewy and sticky, because a lot of times cream blushes can feel super like thick and heavy when they're supposed to have that dewy texture. But I feel like Rhode gives us enough skincare products that give us the hydration and the dew. And I'm happy they went with more of a satin kind of blur formula with this blush. It doesn't emphasize any texture or anything like that I have. It doesn't lift the foundation underneath. They're just always, always easy to work with. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of roundup. If I'm gonna give you my top 3 things to try from Rhode, I would definitely say the lip treatment, the pocket blushes, and I gotta go with this spray, the Glazing Mist. It is so hydrating and beautiful, and I do feel like the texture and the way it sits on my skin, the formula, is different from any other mist I have like this. If you're looking for something to skip, you could probably skip the lip shapers. I don't think there's anything super unique and amazing about those, except that maybe in the K-Beauty products like that, it can be hard to find shades that are deeper like Rhode has, but it's not a product that I'm just like dying to have more of, you know? And the other skincare products I really do enjoy. I want to keep using them, but I don't know that they're just super, super unique to the market like I do with this one. I hope this was helpful to you. I love reviewing makeup, skincare. I love looking at what brands are hot and popular and you're loving right now. So if there are any other brands you want me to do a video like this on, definitely let me know. I'm gonna pop up some more videos here for you. I would love it if you would stick around, talk makeup with me down in the comments.